What's up, everyone? So here's I'm getting I'm getting ready to send another order out to Walmart. Amazon. Walmart has disappointed me. I'll get to that in a little bit here. But the original plan was to send it out in like double up, cedar saffron deodorant, black seed deodorant, and anyway, what happens is I started thinking, and the more I start thinking, I see some companies, they have doubles, like twos, variety pack, and others are just single. So I'm thinking about just sending in singles of the shampoo and maybe the deodorant. I don't know yet. I haven't decided that. So here's the other deal. You have to buy a UPC code, which they're about, it's not bad. I mean, it's like maybe, I don't know, $15 per order. So basically, if I had, like, this would be one UPC code. Individually, it would be, one here and one here. So a total of, I would have to have like 3 UPC codes because I have different scents, and now I'm bundling stuff right here. So it's not that big a deal because I just bought a bundle of them, like 10 UPC codes. They're a little confusing to set them up, and once you set them up, you can't change them. So I actually made this kind of wrong a little bit, but it's okay. I'm just going to plow through. It's nothing that's going to be a showstopper. But what I'm struggling with is, do I slam this thing up with like 26 bottles and test it out, or do I go to a smaller box and send like 13 of these out and see how that goes? And the thing is, like, I sold a few of the soap. Okay, so I'll talk this way. So I sold a few of the soap, and it was okay, but I haven't advertised yet, so I don't know what that's going to consist of, what type of volume that will bring in. But I don't know. But here's the deal, it's like, it's not going to cost. I don't think it's going to cost me any more to have more product out there than not have product, if that makes any sense at all. But so I think about maybe just sending 26 of the shampoo, 26 of the deodorants. The different varieties of shampoo, and just see how that goes. Not a lot at all, just to test the waters out. Because what I do is I just go in there and just start, like, I just shoot and see what happens. So if there's anyone out there that knows anything about like the bulk quantities, just let me know. I don't know what to do yet. So I have to make the separate UPC codes for each bottle. So I did that already. And I don't know to send just a small batch of like 15 each of the different scents, or just, I don't know what to do yet. So I'm going to figure that part out. But I got to wait till I get, actually my UPC labels come in Monday. So I can't ship anything out till Monday. Then it usually takes about a week for that stuff to get shipped, to set up. But I'm thinking about just sending 26 out each scent and seeing how that goes. Because I haven't really advertised yet. And so when you do advertise, I think they give you like $200 free or something for advertising, and I don't know. It just sounds like a big racket to me. It's just like, hey, here's our store, pay to be on our store, and also we need some money for you to advertise on our store, and we're going to dictate the means of how you advertise. I don't know nothing about it, but it seems like a racket to me. But the other thing is, so now I'm up with, like, I was going to hire someone for Fiverr to create like different like photos, some like video, stuff like that. But this product here, although it's great, I love it, it's not, I can't scale it. So I have to like, come up with something else. It's basically, I'll go down here and show you. Probably fall down these stairs, but it's not scalable to where like a manufacturer is going to be the way to go. Not saying I would abandon completely the artisan stuff, because that's what I really like to do. But I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But so the artisan, I think I'm going to do more of a drop series, like basically drop shipping, not drop shipping, like drop events, like, hey, I got this new flavor, a new scent in for the soap. If this is what you want, sign up for the email, and then do kind of a drop thing to where I'm not holding this stuff in inventory a long time. To where, as far as the manufacturer point is, like, once I do go start scaling in volume, then it's going to be easier to, get the manufacturer, have it send it in, and that's going to be a whole nother can of worms right there. Okay, so in short, I really don't know what I'm going to do yet. I probably won't know till Monday whenever this stuff comes in, and then I can, my labels come in, and then I can determine then like what to do, if I send it out individually, or do I even expand the soap out individually? Because once you start advertising, you don't want to sell out, which I hope that is the case, but I definitely got to start moving some of the products here. So if check out the website, it's WT25 for 25% off, wildandthunder.com. But Walmart has very much disappointed me. It was just a freaking crap show. So I was really excited about Walmart because they seemed to be more they were energetic, they seemed to be more willing to work with me. Like they would call me on the phone to verify things versus Amazon was like no communication at all. Walmart, there was people calling, verifying who I am, setting up things. They actually called like at 8 o'clock at night on Saturday night. So that was very interesting to get that type of phone call. So they're really pushing it. And like I said, between Amazon and Walmart, between the two, they're almost 50% of all e-commerce. So it's kind of foolish not to just be part of that ecosystem. But what wasn't fun with Walmart was whenever I was getting these emails like calling me part of the team and all this stuff. And I get that. I'm part of the team. Great, But listen, this team needs help because I'm not very tech savvy. So whenever I'm into the platform, I'm trying to move stuff around. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, basically, So it's a gone. I mean, so I almost got to the point of hiring someone, but I'm like, no, I got to figure this out. I believe in a teeth cutting process, but this is getting kind of ridiculous. But anyway, this lady, so she set up this call, and I'm like, okay, so now I have to wait a week to get on this call, and I'm like, that's fine. I got other stuff to do because I started doing the YouTube channels at Ken Hicks Jr. YouTube channel. It's like outdoors and stuff like that. And right now it's like turkey season, so it's like I'm out in the woods hunting and having fun and figuring out like the different settings of those cameras. And that's been his show itself. I mean, so whenever like I use a GoPro, so whenever I upload, it's like I don't use it's like 5.3K or something, and I had it all like souped out, and it took forever. So I think I lost some footage just because I'm not exporting that or rendering that video anyway. Back on track here. So this lady gets on there, and I could she's really helpful, really nice, but I could not understand her accent. It was like this Indian accent. I could not understand to save my life. I had to cut the call short and just tell her, hey, I'm really busy, this and that. But I felt bad because I just say I kept saying, what are you talking? I couldn't understand her. And that's what's so frustrating because I waited a week for this call, and then she gets on, and it's like, I just couldn't understand her. Maybe some people can't understand me. I don't know. I'm perfectly clear. I make up words all the time. But so Walmart was a bummer. But now I'm like, you know what? And then I thought about, I'm going back into Amazon. So that's how your mind shifts. Like, oh, this is the next thing. Then this is the next thing. So it shifts different ways. So now I'm like back on Amazon, where I don't want to be like shooting myself in the foot with like just throwing stuff at it. So then I'm like, oh man, I need this. I got to hire someone on Fiverr to I do the product photography myself because I do photography as a hobby. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but I was able to handle some of it. But Fiverr, I need to the graphic designs, just like my labels, I hired those out. They got back and I'm like, shoot, this stupid America symbol, I wanted it bigger. And you don't know that until you get the product, you get the label and you put it on, you're like, shoot, this should have been different. Now I could have gotten a cheaper label, not cheaper label, but a label, but it would have cost just as much as the other labels. And I'm like, this is good enough, because sometimes the number one thing that I need to really focus on, me specifically, is selling, just asking people like, hey, buy my product, go to my website, wildandthunder.com, WT25, 25% off, $6 shipping. And then the website, now do I break everything up in individual packets and just say, hey, and just price it up higher to where it's more of a benefit, like it's $13 per bar of soap or $22 or something. But here's the deal. Once I set that Amazon price, because they take a chunk out of it, your website has to be the same as Amazon's, because I not even the same, it has to be like a penny less, maybe a penny, I don't know. So on my website, I made it $25.76, 76 to be like $17.76, that type of thing. So I set $25.76 and then Amazon $25.76. Perfect, right? No, Amazon automatically lowered the price of their product $1. So now the product is cheaper on Amazon, $24.76 But if you use the discount code at Wild and Thunder, it's cheaper at Wild and Thunder. But so like Wild and Thunder, it's like $31.76, like almost $31 pretty much. Almost $32. I'm like, that's too damn high for a bar of soap. You can't do that. So then I have the Wild and Thunder discount code up there for 25%, to which now we're kind of, now we're kind of competing now here. But it's practical. I mean, because $32 for 2 bars of soap, I mean, geez, it's great soap and it lasts a long time, but man, who the hell's going to buy $32 and 2 bars of soap? I don't know. There's people out there because they do it and they don't even use the discount code. I'm like, the discount code's up here. And then I send an email to them like, hey, I got a question. Like, why didn't you use that discount code? And it's either, the majority of the times, I just didn't want to bother with it, which blows my mind because it's like, dude, you can save like $8. Apparently people are doing way better off financially than I am. But anyway, guys, I want to wrap this up right now because I'm starting to ramble, but we're looking to put the other products on Amazon. It's pretty much a gone, but I think the Tom from the Empire, if I remember what he said right, so I'll probably butcher the hell out of it. He was talking about just get your pictures and videos, and the geeks will do the copy, because like some of my friends are like, oh, the copy, this is that, it looks clunky and all this stuff. Guys like me, I just look at the pictures. As if it's a cool picture, or then I'm gonna buy the product. But if it's clunky wording, I'm like, oh, I don't know what the hell this is. But look at this cool picture. Oh, this video, that's where I want to get video of like thunder crackling, thunder striking, and just whatever, something crazy. And again, these products are good. They're really good, but for mass production where I want to go, I don't see any way around that unless I go to like manufacture it myself or do a manufacturer vendor, like a manufacturing plant. So I don't want to get into that stuff myself. My whole idea of this whole adventure is to free myself up to do like the videos at Ken Hicks Jr. YouTube channel. So anyway, gotta stay true to the gotta stay focused on the true north, and we're gonna just see what happens this week. So hopefully the next video update, actually I'll be in Pennsylvania, so we'll test this out. I think it'll be good. But yeah, hopefully we'll get to Amazon. We're getting closer to put all the products on Amazon, and then I can start into like the marketing and pitching. But to be honest with you, I should have been doing that like 5 months earlier.